Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs from awards, honors and the persons who are in news in past 60 days, okay? So these are the 14 categories in which we have divided all the important news and events. Already we have covered 6 categories and now it is our 7th lecture in which we'll cover awards, honors and persons in news, fine? Now before moving ahead, let me tell you that this is a revision module. If you want to cover all these news in detailed format, you can refer to our daily current affairs series in which we have discussed each and every point related to each of the questions, okay? So now without wasting any further time, let's get started. Question number 1, Padmaja Chundru, who is the former MD and CEO of Indian Bank, has been appointed as MD and CEO of which organization? So recently she has been appointed MD of National Securities Depositories Limited, and she has earlier served as MD and CEO of Indian Bank between September 2018 and August 2021, and her appointment has been approved by the shareholders of NSDL. Also, she has succeeded G.V. Nageswar Rao, who was the previous MD and CEO of NSDL. Okay. Question number 2. Legal Initiative for Forest and Environment, that is LIFE, which received the 2021 Right Livelihood Award, is based in which state or union territory? So the Delhi-based environmental organization LIFE has received the 2021 Right Livelihood Award, and the organization empowers vulnerable communities to protect their livelihoods and claim their right to a clean environment. And this award is also called as Sweden's Alternative Nobel Prize. So there were other awardees as well. For example, Cameroonian women rights activist Marthe Vondu. Then Russian environmental activist Vladimir Slivyak. Then Canadian indigenous rights defender Freda Husson. Okay, but the important one is this organization LIFE. Question number 3, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award is associated with which field? So this SSB prize for the year 2021 have been announced recently, and every year the award is presented to the scientists who have shown outstanding capability and contributed in the field of science and technology. And the award is named after the founder director of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, India, late Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. And the prizes are awarded to the scientists below 45 years of age for their research in one of the 7 disciplines, including biological sciences, physical sciences, engineering sciences, etc. Correct answer becomes option number B. Question number 4. Which Indian is one among the 2021 Yidan Prize awardees? So this prize is an education award that recognizes the individuals or teams who have contributed significantly to the education research and development. And this Yidan Prize Foundation have awarded India-based Dr. Rukmani Banerjee and US-based Professor Eric Hanushek with this prestigious Yidan Prize 2021. So total of 9 laureates have been awarded this prize since its inception in the year 2016. And talking about Dr. Rukmani, she is the Chief Executive Officer of the Pratham Education Foundation, and she has been awarded for her work in improving the learning outcomes. Okay. Question number 5. Who took charge as the Chief Hydrographer to the Government of India? So the Vice Admiral Adhir Arora has taken charge as Chief Hydrographer to the Government of India, and he has succeeded Vice Admiral Vinay Badwar. Earlier, Adhir Arora was responsible for maritime boundaries aspects, including representing India in the Permanent Court of Arbitration during the arbitration with Bangladesh. Also, he was the co-chair for the Third Indo-Mauritius Hydrographic Cooperation, meeting. Fine. Question number 6. Who has been appointed as the first Director General of the Ordnance Directorate? So the senior officer E.R. Sheikh has assumed charge as the first Director General of Ordnance Directorate, and this body is a newly created entity to replace the Ordnance Factory Board. Talking about E.R. Sheikh, he is a 1984 batch Indian Ordnance Factory Service Officer who has served in various capacities in various ordnance factories, and he is very much known for setting up a modern production line at Warangaon for manufacture of small arms and ammunition. Okay. Question number 7. Shiv Nadar and Malika Srinivasan, who has been chosen for the 2021 Global Leadership Award by USIBC, are associated with which organizations respectively? So the Indian industrialist Shiv Nadar, who is the founder of HCL Technologies, and Malika Srinivasan, who is the chairperson of TAFE, have been selected for 2021 Global Leadership Award by USIBC, means US India Business Council. Actually, this award is given annually since the year 2007, recognizing top corporate executives of USA and India who have demonstrated high degree of leadership and played a vital role to improve Indo-US partnership. So correct answer is option number A. Question number 8. Lokpriya Gopinath Bardoli Award for National Integration and National Contribution is awarded by which state? So this award is the Government of Assam's highest civilian award for national integration and national contribution. As we know that Gopinath Bardoli was a freedom fighter as well as the first Chief Minister of Assam after independence and Bharat Ratna awardee as well. So this award carries a prize of 5 lakh rupees, and this year award was presented by our Vice President Venkaiah Naidu. Question number 9. David Julius and Ardem Patapotian, who were in the news recently, are the winners of which award? So the 2021 Nobel Prize in Physiology, or you can say medicine, has been announced to two joint winners, David Julius and Ardem Patapotian. And the award has been given for their discoveries of receptors for temperature and touch that gives the ability to sense heat, cold and touch needed for survival. Okay, correct answer is option number C. Question number 10. Dare to Dream 2.0 and Young Scientist awards were presented by which institution? So our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh facilitated the winners of Dare to Dream 2.0 contest of DRDO. Also he launched Dare to Dream 3.0 to promote innovators and startups. Actually, Dare to Dream is a DRDO's nationwide contest to promote Indian academicians, individuals and startups to develop defense and aerospace technologies. And hence DRDO provides support to the winners under Technology Development Fund Scheme, and DRDO Young Scientist Award for the year 2019 were also presented to 16 DRDO scientists. Okay. Question number 11. Suguro Manabe, Klaus Hesselmann and Giorgio Parisi are in the news recently for. So the Nobel Prize for Physics 2021 has been awarded recently, in which Suguro Manabe and Klaus Hesselmann have been jointly awarded one half of the prize for physical modeling of Earth's climate, quantifying variability and reliably predicting the global warming. And the other half of the prize has been awarded to Giorgio Parisi for the discovery of interplay of disorder and fluctuations in physical system from atomic to planetary scales. Okay. Question number 12. Valilath Madhatil Madhavan Nair, who passed away recently, is associated with which profession? So he was the oldest living former diplomat of India, and recently he passed away at the age of 102 years. Actually, he joined the Indian Civil Service in the year 1942 and was allotted to the Bihar cadre. Later, he was permanently recruited to the Indian Foreign Service, and he had served in various important positions in the External Affairs Department and in charge of Commonwealth relations. So he retired from the IFS in the late 1970s. Correct answer is bureaucracy. Question number 13. Which Indian topped the Forbes rich list for the 14th year in a row? So Mukesh Ambani, who is the chairman of Reliance Industries Limited, topped the rich list for the 14th year in a row, and as per this list, he has a total wealth of $92 billion. So he has added $4 billion to his net worth in the year 2021. Now apart from it, Gautam Adani, with a wealth of $74.8 billion, is the second richest in India, and he has only $17.9 billion less than Ambani. Then Shiv Nadar of HCL was number 3 in the list with a total wealth of $31 billion. Then Radha Krishnan Damani, who is the founder of Avenues Supermart, was 4th, and the chairman of Serum Institute of India, Cyrus Poonawalla, was at the 5th position. Okay. Question number 14. Abdul Razak Gurna, who won the 2021 Nobel Prize, belongs to which country? Extremely important question. The Tanzanian novelist Abdul Razak Gurna won the 2021 Nobel Prize for his compassionate literary works on colonialism and refugees. So he was born in the year 1948 and grew up on the island of Zanzibar in the Indian Ocean, but arrived in England as a refugee at the end of 1960s. Question number 15. Maria Ressa and Dmitry Muratov, who received Nobel Peace Prize, are associated with which profession? So Maria Ressa and Dmitry Muratov have been chosen for the Nobel Peace Prize 2021 for their efforts to safeguard and promote freedom of expression in the Philippines and Russia. Talking about Maria, she is also the co-founder of a media company, Rappler, and Dmitry Muratov is a Russian journalist and a television presenter. Correct answer is option number B. Question number 16. Indian-born Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who passed away recently, is associated with which field? So he is also known as father of Pakistan's atomic weapons program, and recently he has been died in Pakistan. So he was actually born in the year 1936 in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, but later he moved to Pakistan during the 1947 partition of India and Pakistan. Correct answer is option number A. Question number 17. The Custodian of Trust is an upcoming book written by which famous banker? So this is the book of Rajneesh Kumar, and it has been released on 18th of October. And the book has been published by PRHI, that is Penguin Random House India. And this book describes his journey as a banker from being a probationary officer to becoming a chairman in SBI in the year 2017. And the book also captures various changes he witnessed in India's banking sector during his career. Okay. Question number 18. Which Indian banker has joined as the chairman of Bharat Pay? So this is again Rajneesh Kumar. Recently he has joined the board of fintech firm Bharat Pay as its chairman. Now one more important thing regarding Rajneesh Kumar, he was previously appointed as non-executive director for banking giant HSBC's Asia unit. Okay. Question number 19. Who has been appointed the Director General of the Indian Space Association? So the Prime Minister has recently launched the Indian Space Association, and it is an industry association of space and satellite companies. And Lieutenant General Anil Bhatt has been appointed the Director General of this particular association. Okay. Question number 20. Who has been appointed as the advisor to Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So the former bureaucrat Amit Khare, who retired recently as Higher Education Secretary, has been appointed as advisor to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And he has been appointed for 2 years on a contract basis as per a personal ministry order issued.